So welcome to the very first episode of New Jersey Living, the podcast. So today, this episode, we're going to really start where the basic first steps begin in purchasing a home.
For me, I feel like homeownership is the foundation of wealth. So for me, this is my favorite thing to do since I've been in banking is helping folks get into their first home.
A lot of people don't realize that they're in position to buy a home, right?
When you first, when you initially have the interest of purchasing a home, you do have to get pre-approved. We look at credit score. Credit score is a very important part of getting pre-qualified for a home. Income. You have to have current income and assets. You have to have the funds for down payment and closing costs. Folks think that you have to have perfect credit to get into your first home, but you really don't have to have perfect credit to get in your first home.
I think the biggest hurdle is the fear, the uncertainty, and just the unawareness that despite a low credit situation or despite if you are in a situation where you don't have a huge cash reserve.
So if you're a first-time buyer, what most first-time home buyers usually use to purchase their first home, like when I purchased my first home, is a FHA mortgage.
FHA meant a lower qualified buyer, which is not always true. Some buyers prefer to go FHA because the rates are better, right?
Correct.
So it's not, being FHA is not a reflection of how qualified a buyer is necessarily. But FHA, as Patrick said, there's a lot more of a strict, stringent guideline as to what they will accept and what they won't accept.
They're allowed to look at a nicer home because you have more affordability.